Stitch number 7 on the Baby Lock Brilliant is the perfect gathering stitch because it's a left straight stitch and it's got a nice long stitch length. I've pulled a long tail here. You want to do that to start so that you've got a thread to pull, and then stitch right down the edge of your fabric. And I like to lift the needle and give myself a nice long tail again at the end. Cut those threads, and once you've run that first row of stitching, it's a good idea to run a backup row, so a second row of stitching, and I'm just going to position my presser foot so that the edge of the foot is right along the edge of my first row of stitching, so I'll have my 2 rows of stitching fairly close together. There we go, and once again I'm going to lift the needle and pull a nice long tail. You want to make sure that you do your gathering stitches in your seam allowance so that they're covered up, and then working from the beginning or the end of your stitching, whichever is most convenient for you, grab the 2 top threads, hold on to them securely, and I sometimes wrap them around my finger, and then you can just kind of pull the fabric down the threads just like this and easily create beautiful gathers. Having those 2 rows of stitching gives you a little backup in case one breaks, but this is the perfect stitch for creating beautiful rows of gathers. And you just keep working on down the length of the fabric. You can gather from one end and then work from the other end as well, and then adjust your gathers to create the desired fullness and finished length of fabric.